We got a reading to do on Leo. Leo. Somebody could be British or they don't speak fluent English or something about your throat chakra. You've been waiting to say this or get this off your chest, or spirit, like you've been waiting to say this, get this off their chest. So hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, don't mind me. Okay, let me see. Let me just go back to the notes that I was on. I was just doing some personals. So that's why I changed the page, but I guess I didn't have to change the page. So let's see. Literally. Okay. Spirit is telling me to just go ahead with the reading. Okay, so let's just jump into the reading. I guess we're not going to be using the channel messages today. Okay, I made a little new deck, so tune in. It's already 3 minutes. I did nothing in 3 minutes. But let's see. What do we have for Leo? I hear ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Somebody could be eating McDonald's or Arby's. You like to eat fast food fast food. Okay, so there's a Scorpio, a delusional Scorpio in your energy. She could be a bitch, or you call her a bitch, like this bitch, like she's a bitch. Okay, she's a bitch. Okay, let's get into some tarot. We're just gonna ask Spirit a couple questions, or we're gonna ask you a couple questions. Okay, Leo, what makes you feel like? Okay, Tower moment. I was finna say, what makes you feel like this person is a bitch? Tower came out. They start too much shit. And you wanted to end with this person. You do not want to start a new beginning with this new person, Okay? These are the cards that I've seen. Okay? You want to be nice to this person and tell them in a nice way that you don't want to be with them, but they could be being a bitch. You're a nice man, okay? But you don't want to be with this person. Because you're still in love with a Virgo, a Gemini, or Aries. It's a Virgo. You're still in love with a Virgo? Okay. Okay. 5:15 on the timer. You could be having flashbacks of you and this Virgo. So I'm picking up a message, spirit saying like when you on the phone and you having sex, don't answer the phone while you getting your dick sucked or like getting your pussy ate or having sex at all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Especially if you're on the phone with a loved one or they telling you to stop doing that. I'm hearing spirit also say when you have sex to put a sheet down on the couch because you're the type of person that always got company over. And the front room is just where y'all end up having sex at. So you need to like get a couch cover or something. I don't know, like something to put down on the couch, a sheet, a blanket. Okay, there's an Aries and a Gemini that you need to ignore. We're going to pick up on this Aries and we're going to leave Gemini for later. Tell me about this Aries. So somebody could be in jail and they're calling your phone over and over and you don't want them you don't have nothing to say to them basically. Just ignore their phone calls. Okay. Tell me more about this Aries. Leo, you came out. So this person could be in jail because they don't have no stamina, no discipline. They could have did something very corrupt. This Gemini could be a Gemini woman. Okay, we're gonna wait until a little bit later to get that energy. Tell me about this Aries. They're just as toxic as the people that they be around. Okay, this Aries could have seemed innocent, but when you found out that they was in jail, you was like, you got a whole new perspective on them. And whatever they did could make you nervous when they get out because you never expected this of them. They could have went to jail with a group of people. Multiple people could have went to jail with them. It could be a masculine Aries. They really want me to get to this Gemini, but spirit. It's like I got two spirit guides. I posted them on my page on YouTube, but I erased one. I erased my masculine spirit guide and kept my feminine one because he just wanted me to erase it. Don't tell all my business. Don't tell all your business, okay? But they really want me to get to this Gemini. Something about this Gemini and this Leo's energy. Okay, so this Aries could have went to jail with multiple people, this Aries is coming out as the devil. He did something very corrupted, very neglectful, something really fucked up, horrible. So let's get to this Gemini since we at it, okay? Since we here and they gave me a confirmation again. Okay. So I'm picking up this card off the floor. It says sad. I got actor. So this Gemini, Leo, you could be a masculine. This is a Gemini woman. It came out earlier with the white card. They could be white or they could be black, whatever. Um, they're a good actor. They like to act like they be sad to get what they want. But it's like you fuck with this Gemini woman so much that you can't tell her no. Or you can't lie to them and tell them that you ain't got no money, that you broke. I'm hearing the city girls, where the bag at, nigga? Where the bag at? Okay. We got ring. So I'm picking up Leo. You like, I'm spending all my money on her. I might as well buy her a ring too. Or she's asking you for a ring and you can't tell her no. Or she's asking for marriage and you can't lie to her like you ain't got got the money to get married, to buy a ring, to have um, a really really big wedding or something like that. You give in. Okay, Leo, you could be worried about this marriage, or if you are gonna propose, you're worried about this failing, and that's why you haven't proposed yet. Okay, tell me about this wedding, this potential wedding. Okay, just be traditional and keep a wise mind. Okay, this wedding is gonna come when it comes. Okay, be wise with your money too. If you have to tell them no, then you have to tell them no. If you have to tell them to wait a little bit later, babe, then that's just what you have to tell them. You can get into a little bit more detail. Tell them you don't have the money right now to buy a nice expensive ring and then a nice expensive wedding. You don't have that right now. So you probably can, you know, tell them pick something else. You want to go on vacation? I can fly you out somewhere. You can go with your friends, or it could be me and you. Give her different options if that's what you want to do. Okay, Gemini energy. She's gonna be happy with it. She's gonna be happy with it. Okay, yeah. She might ask for a baby. Then she might ask, "Well, can we have a baby before we get married?" And after we have our baby, after they like 5, 6 years old, then maybe 6 years from now we gonna be ready to get married. Okay. Yeah. So let's get one more spread on Leo. Leo, your energy is here. So a water sign is here also in your energy. Now I don't know what water sign this is unless it come out, but they will give some details and some signs about this water sign. Tell me about this. Oh, it's a Pisces. It's a Pisces, okay? So tell me about this Pisces. Okay, so we got because I don't want them, okay? Won't force you, okay? You have a small problem with a Pisces because you don't want them, okay? But this Pisces is saying, like, it's not a problem. I won't force you to be with me, okay? This Pisces could be wanting to have a child, okay? Telling you that they love you, okay? This is a third party. This is a third party. You're in a relationship, and it's like you just can't get away from this Pisces energy. They telling you how they text you, calling you, telling you how this could be somebody you had a one night stand with, something real quick and fast with, and they can't get over it. Okay, don't like it. You don't like the energy that they giving you. Okay, and they telling you that it's either between this Virgo, because we did say something about this Virgo. You were still in love with a Virgo for different people. Still in love with a Virgo, and there's a Gemini woman here. So it's either this Virgo or this Gemini that this Pisces is trying to get in between. Okay, she's trying to take this Virgo out the picture. But it could be a Gemini. It's between those two, put it where it fit. Okay? You could have a petty argument with your person about this Pisces. What's going to be the outcome of this petty argument? I'm not taking that, Spirit. That was too fast. Okay? I'm picking up a little making up. It's not going to be nothing to be. The devil ain't going to fuck it up. The devil's not going to fuck it up. That's what he's trying to do. Okay? He's trying to make sure you don't get no justice. Okay? He's trying to make a problem, bringing a third party into the situation so y'all, somebody that's like magnetic, okay? Somebody that won't get up off you, that won't stop texting you, you know. But I'm picking up you gonna charm your person right out they draws, male or female. And y'all gonna do some making up, okay? At least it ain't no fight about no money, okay? At least y'all financial stability good, okay? It says no dick and it says pussy whips. Okay, so you could be telling this female, like, since you want to get mad because of another bitch lying on me, I'm not giving you no dick. But you gonna be pussy whipped to the where the fact that you want some. So you gotta give in. And that's when y'all gonna make up. So, okay, and then y'all gonna be making changes. Okay? Y'all gonna be making changes to y'all relationship. No friends, no outsiders, no third parties, just y'all two, just strict. So I'm gonna leave the reading right here. If you liked it, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell. Comment your zodiac sign if you liked this reading. If you feel like it did not resonate with you, please, please, please share it to someone that you feel like it resonated to on the road to 600 subscribers. Deuces.